So guys, in this video we will see how to insert data into table, but from this video onwards we will use this SQL command line, and after the basic things, when we will use the databases which we just took from my files, then we will use this workbench. But for now we will use this command line. Okay, so I'll just open my command line and put my password. Yeah, so now it is open, and let's create this table. Okay, so this table using this command line, you can obviously do this with workbench as well. The codes is exactly same, you don't need to modify anything. So let me just see the databases. So databases, and yeah, so these are all the databases. So we just need to go into the students databases. So we will just write over here use students. Okay, and you can obviously put this use in capital font use. Yeah, that's fine. Now put a semicolon. Oops, yeah, okay, I did a mistake. It is use. Yeah, so now you can see it is database changed, and now we just need to create this table, right? So we have to put it some GPA as well. So 3.4, and then 2.6, 4, 1.3, and that's fine, and then 6 point, and then also 3.7. Yeah, so these are good, and now we will just create this table. So to create a table, first of all, let us see what is inside this database. So describe, then the table name, that is student, right? Okay, we have to put the semicolon also. So yeah, so this is the table, and the first one takes integer value, then second column take the varchar, third also takes varchar, and the last one takes decimal point, right? So we will just write over here insert into, then the table name, it is student, and then the values. So and then starting parenthesis, and then we have to put the values which we will insert into this tables. First one is a student ID, so we will just write over here 1, that is integer type. Then we have to write the var character, so the name, and always remember that if you want to put any kind of string, you need to put that inside the inverted commas. Okay, so I'll just write over here diptam. Okay, it is in capital. Yeah, diptam, and then close the inverted comma. Then we have to put the class, so it is 6, and then the GPA, and in this case it is 3.4, and then closing parenthesis, and then semicolon. Okay, and that's it. If you press enter, okay, there is an error. Well, yeah, it is showing an error. That is because we put like 2 decimal total digits and 2 after the decimal point, so that's why it is showing an error. So actually there is like there should be 3 total digit and 2 digits after the decimal point. So we will just remove this GPA section. Okay, so to remove any kind of columns, you just need to write alter table, then the table name, here it is student, and then drop column, then the column name, and it is GPA, right? And semicolon. Yeah, then you can see query is okay. Now let's just see our student table. Yeah, now you can see there is no GPA column, so we will just remove this one as well from here. Yep, that's fine. And now let's create this table. Okay, so we have the student ID, name, and class. So we will just take this one, insert into, and just remove the last one. Yep. So in this way you can insert data into this table. So insert into this table name, then the values will be a integer, then 2 character types. Okay, now if you press enter, you can see query is okay, one way affected, and that's fine. Now if you want to see all the data from this table, you just need to write select select star from the table name. Okay, here it is student. Okay, we will learn about this select comment after some videos, but for now just use this thing without knowing about it. So select star from student, you already understand it, like select all from student. This star means all the data, all the columns from the student table. And if you press enter, you can see there is student ID, name, and class, and it contains 1, diptam, and 6. Okay, that's fine. Now if you wanna make another data insertion, you can obviously just change it. It should be like 8, and it should be, the name is Max, and the ID is 2. Fine. Now if you press enter, all the queries will be okay. But assume you don't know the class of Albert. Okay, so I'll just remove it from here. Yeah, so you don't know the class of Albert, or just Albert has just recently joined into your school and you don't know the exact class of Albert. In that case, you have to specify which column values we are putting. Okay, so in that case, you just need to write insert, then into, and after student, so we have to write obviously the table name, and after student we have to start the parenthesis and tell it the column names. Okay, so here the first one is student ID and the second one is name, and then close the parenthesis, and then obviously we need to pass the value, so we will just write over here values, and then we have to pass the values. So here it is 3 comma the name is Albert, right? Great. Now close the parenthesis and put a semicolon, and then if you just see the table now, yeah, select star from student, it will show the table, and you can clearly see that we have, okay, we actually put these two times. So yeah, you can see over here it put it 2 times. So anyways, the first one is diptam, then max, and then Albert, and Albert class is null. We didn't put the class and it is by default null because we specified the column name which we are going to use. So here it is student ID and name, and the class is null, right? So yeah,